episode 93. Hey, Johnnie Roberts, welcome back. We're here for another great episode of your podcast. How is the day treating you, sir?
It's going great, and we're so excited to be here with you. And Shelly is still with us, just blowing our minds
That's
every
right.
week with all this great knowledge. And
That's right.
I really appreciate her and helping our clients out and all the people she works with. It's amazing. She's been doing this. How long, Shelly, you been doing this for again?
Oh gosh, 26 years.
26 years.
Now,
Yes.
these like we feel honored because is this your first podcast you've done the last few that we've done? Are these the
Yes,
first ones?
yes.
Look at this. So we're breaking ground here,
Yeah,
and
I
and
love it.
it's amazing. So we're excited that you're part of this and doing these. So it hopefully it'll help a lot of people out. And we
Yep.
got some good stuff today, Mike. Get us started, man. Tell us what's
Yeah,
going on.
man, it was great because last time we talked about this tax refund idea, and Shelly came up with this brilliant idea just for right people who maybe have a hard time putting money away and leaving it away. You know, we keep tapping into it, and she helped a guy create enough money to start a Roth IRA, and now he can contribute to that every month. So he's building his retirement plan. But Shelly, my question, I guess, is when we talk about like a Roth or a traditional IRA, 401k, I mean, how much can you put into that? Are there limits, or can I just kind of pour my? I really don't understand how it all works. So can you just kind of explain to us how much can I put into these vehicles?
Well, under 50 years old, you can put $7,500 into a Roth and traditional IRA. A
Every
401k
year?
every year.
Okay, I was thinking every month. I was going to say that'd be pretty
No,
good.
every year. And then a 401k, if you're under 50, it's 24,500.
Now we know some 401ks now, which is awesome. Some companies have allowed Roths to be part of their 401ks, right?
Yes,
You've seen that, I'm
yes.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do a Roth. I want to do a traditional within my 401k. What is it 24,000 total between the two of them, or is it this much can go to the Roth, this much can go? How's that play out inside of that strategy?
I do believe that as far as the Roth is concerned, the set amount is still 7,500. So after that, it would spill over into the other 401k avenues.
Mm-hmm. So,
And one more quick question. If you have a 401k, Roth or traditional IRA, can I can't do one on the side as well, correct? If I'm reaching the max within that, like
Correct.
that's overall,
Yeah,
I can have a 401k that's a traditional IRA and start my own Roth or vice versa. But the bottom line is that number that's what I can contribute for the whole year
correct.
in whatever one. Okay.
And
okay, so you can't have
once you're
I
over
can't have two.
50, once you're
What's
over
that?
50, you can do an additional catch-up amount. That's only $1,100.
Okay. So I can't have, as Michael DeLon, I can't have two Roth accounts, is what you're trying to say there, right?
You can have as many accounts as you want. You just can't invest more than 7,500 among
In
them
all
all.
of the accounts.
Yeah.
Got it. That's clear. Thank you. I've got a question around employers and 401ks and Roths. My son is a physical therapist, and at his place of employment, they will match like 3% of his income, 100%, right? And then they match like half of the next 2% or something like that. So, they've got like this. My question to you is that a good thing or a not a good thing if the company's going to match some? Should he be investing or what? What's your counsel for most people, or does it vary?
It varies. If your employer is going to invest with you, I prefer the 401k because you can go up to 24,000 a year. And that way you can tap a lot more out of your employer than the
Okay.
Roth or traditional.
Yeah, because okay, so the ceiling's higher. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Now, one thought I have, tell me how you think about this, Shelley, is say the employer matches 3%. You get up to that 3% right away. You want to contribute 10% into some. So my goal is I make $100,000. I'm going to save $10,000 this year. My employer is going to do 3 grand, right? Because they're matching
Hmm.
3%. So what if I say, hey, what if I take that 7,000 above, because it's free money basically what the employer's doing. Do you think it's wise to take some of that money and be like, okay, I'm going to use some of that money for a Roth now
Yes,
as well? Because
definitely.
you always want to take the free money for sure, right? I mean, whatever they're
Hmm.
going to give you, max that out.
Yes.
But instead of just planning a little bit, instead of just saying, well, I'll just keep doing the 401k up to 10%, there's other things you can do that can be advantageous to you much more long term than just kind of going with the flow like that all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And again, listeners, that's why you have to be talking to people like Johnny and Shelly, because most people, I would say, would just say, "Oh, my employer does this. It's a 401k. Check. We're done." Versus doing exactly what you said, Johnny. Is like, no, no, no. Here's what we're going to do, and here's why we're going to do it. We're putting a portion here and a portion there, and all of that. Who would think of that if you're not a financial genius like both of you? I would never think to do that.
Hmm.
So
Right.
that's just one of the many benefits of sitting down and talking with you guys and saying, here's what I got, and here's what I'd love to be able to do. How do I get there? And the two of you just get your brain trust together, and you're like, well, we can do this and that and that, and it just is not rocket science when you understand as much as you two do about all of this, right? For the normal
Hmm.
person like me, I'm just blown away every time I talk to you to go, that's a strategy I never thought of.
Well, I think it's like I feel like you've got to plan uh, a little bit more detailed than we just kind of like normally do. People get their 401ks and it says, "Hey, I want to retire at 65." You push a button and that just this is what it is, and I'm contributing 10%, blah blah blah. But if you just take just 10 minutes, me, Shelly, whoever, and be like, hey, this is a direction you could go with and get yourself set up that way, man, it could change a long term much better for yourself. It isn't like
Hmm.
this is like a 5 hour course you got to go through to do something. It's just a quick conversation. Like we always say, it's maybe taking money from your left pocket and putting it into your right pocket. I
Yeah.
have this money. What's the best way to distribute it to benefit me long term, right? I mean, that's kind of how it basically goes, Shelly. It's complicated, but it's not whenever
Right.
you just spend that little bit of time. And once you get yourself set up, man, that train's moving.
Yep. And that train's going to move a lot faster when you have Johnny and Shelly as the engineers. And
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
Shelly should run the train, and Johnny should be the coal shoveler. That's what I think.
I do.
Um,
I need to work out. I think that's great for
yeah,
sure.
that's
I'd
right.
love to.
And then as the client, they're going to be back in the dining car. How
As
about
long
that?
as I can pull that horn or whatever so the choo-choo train makes that loud sound, you know what I mean? And then of
Yeah,
course what you got to do is every time you go to a traffic stop, you got to slow down to like
we do.
2 miles an hour on the train so the train takes 20
Yeah,
minutes to make it through, right? We've all
that's
been there,
right. That's
we've
Hmm.
all
right. That's
been
why you
there.
always have a book in the glove box, man. That's
That's
somebody told me
right.
that
Yeah,
years
read
ago.
that book.
So.
Of course.
All right. Well, let's book out of here and come back next week with Shelly. We've got another thought around taxes and estate planning and things of that nature. So don't leave us, Shelly. Stay there. We'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.